We are part of communities. Our license to trade, our relevance is not only dependent on the products and the service that we give. Our relevance is dependent on communities feeling that they are better off because of what we are busy with.
Today we are here at Hammanskraal, CCBSA Community Development Center. We are here to give back as CCBSA to this community, which is one of our focus areas.
Employee Volunteerism Program is a program that we started a couple of years ago where our employees go out and get their hands dirty in changing the lives of people around them. CCBSA gives community leave where our employees go into the communities where we operate and really making a real difference or making an impact.
We will be building shelves, to improve the operations of the center. We'll also start up a vegetable garden that will provide sustainable means of food production. We will also erect a shade so that the kids can be protected from the harsh sun in summer.
What really resonated with me is we had a bit of a flash flood, and through that flash flood, people continued to paint, they continued to build benches. And it really showed me that these guys are serious about what they're doing. They truly are here to help.
At the end of the day, when you have made that difference, you sleep much more better and you feel uplifted. You get a free spirit. You become light.
I think it's some sort of self-fulfillment that we actually can give back to the community.
We're making the place look beautiful, colorful, and making people happy.
It makes you feel joyful that you've actually done something, where normally you would just sit at work and not be involved in these things.
They're all out to do the fundraising to make this program to be a success. Everybody who's participating in this, we really say thank you.
Soul ambassadors are employees that go beyond their call of duty.
And today we've got about just over 400 employees across CCBSA that do this in their own time. And on average, these employees will spend about 6 days a year doing community work.
Here are ordinary employees with extraordinary heart coming together to make an impact in the communities that they don't necessarily reside in.
It's projects from ECD centers to young kids, women.
Assisting in the upgrades of libraries, mentoring, tutoring.
These are the employees that I think for me are my heroes when they do something without expecting anything in return. And I suppose the term soul ambassador, it's so appropriate because they are driven really by their soul to make a difference without expecting too much from anybody.
I want to be a chef, a professional one. I want to be a professional gynecologist.
I'm hoping to be an astrophysicist, and then I hope to change the world a little bit.
So Ikamba Youth helps learners in high school from grade 9 up to grade 12. We basically help learners in all subject areas that are offered in high school. Of course, many times we find that in maths and science and accounting, learners request for more support. But we're an organization that actually operates to provide support in all high school subjects through the tutoring model that we use.
We are the most successful, I think, because every learner that comes here, we get them, some of them, they have straight Fs, and by the time we're done with them, they have a couple of As. So I think I can see signs of improvement.
My marks have improved very outstandingly, if I can say. I obtained very good marks for my end of the year report. My maths became very good. My physical science was outstanding. And yes, and I'm happy with those marks.
So Ikamba Youth operates mostly from the townships, and we have not been spared from the challenges that are common of every township, where basically it's more the motivation, the commitment, parental involvement, But through that, we have constantly learned that actually you won't win the battle without support from the stakeholders that we have on board.
So through our partnership with Ikamva Youth, we fund Ikamva centers. Today we've got 5 that we fund. We've got plans to open up 2 more this year, and those plans are all with the intent of making a difference around education for us. We've improved their capabilities and competence. What after that? And this is where we have the PH Gucci Scholarship Fund. So from this year, we are using the scholarship fund to take young people that do well in Ikamva Youth Program to be able to go study further.
We believe in the youth of South Africa, and we believe that South Africa actually can be a better country if we can concentrate on making sure that we empower our youth in every way possible.
Yeah, we are like a family. So what I plan to do is to open an art group so that it could inspire children to look forward to the future.
Our products does cause environmental damages in where we operate. Therefore, we cannot hide our heads in the sand. We need to be part of the solution.
The school recycling program came about after the realization that as CCBSA we are in a business of producing beverages, and the beverages come packaged in different types of material, which if we don't take care of will end up filling up the environment and being hazards to the people living around it. As a responsible company, we decided that we need to actually try and retrieve what it is that we put out there, try to take them back, reuse them, and encourage a culture of upcycling them.
It's amazing to see what these children make. I mean, one has made a very beautiful dress out of plastic. They make necklaces, they make bags. When you see parents walking in with a lot of waste, some of them don't have cars and they push in wheelbarrows full of waste. It's fulfilling to see that as a business that we're making a difference out there. We actually embedding the culture of recycling out there, and that's what we want to do as a business.
The future of our country is the young people, and you'll be surprised that many of them are actually quite aware of the dangers of environmental problems and pollution.
I encourage other learners to pick up some papers too, to keep our environment clean, so people can see that our country will be beautiful.
I would say I've noticed a very vast change, in our learners. Learners have learned a lot from this project, because this project, its aim is to educate learners to preserve and protect the environment. We want to teach them habits of recycling, to say, let them embrace recycling. It should not just be a once-off, habit. It should be a regular habit.
Our kids are green, are yours.
Up until 2015, we were only doing coastal cleanups in the Durban and Richards Bay area. This year we're going much, much bigger. And what's really nice about that program is it brings the whole recycling program from the school kids program into the beach cleanup, where they can actually tangibly see the impact of throwing waste around on the coastlines. So those programs this year are going to be much bigger than what we've had before, and are really exciting me, because I think we're going to make quite a huge impact.
By the time we open, some of the people already want to order things like fat cakes, skambanis, which some people call kota. So we open at 6 and we close at 21 at night. We wake up at least by 3 o'clock to prepare the store, so that by 6 o'clock everything is in order.
One of the big challenges that faces this country is unemployment, particularly of the youth. So we need to make sure that we bring stability in the communities and in South Africa. And one of the best things that we should be doing is to make sure that we create employment.
Business in the Box is a program really that's close to my heart. We as a company are giving the youth an opportunity to be included in the economy. And we're doing so by revitalizing our townships. It's not just giving an opportunity out there to run your business. We give you skills development, we give you access to finance, we also give you access to markets and also business development support through mentorship. We want to set up these businesses in such a way that they become sustainable.
I don't just want to create employment, which will happen, but I also want to create business owners that can go out and employ people. It's such a proud moment for any community to see a young person that grows in that community making a difference for himself or herself.
Fortunately, I was one of the chosen one, which is something I never thought will happen in my entire life. I mean, this project brought me things I could only dream of.
The business in a box, it's not only going to improve the livelihood of the youth, it's going to transform the lives of young people and their families.
I was a little bit overwhelmed, but yes, here I am today.
We are an organization that don't just believe we should make a difference, but we make a difference in our own way.
Words are not enough for how grateful I am for what you guys have done to me. So thanks you a lot.
I want to say thank you very much for the support, for teaching us, for sending us the reps that were so supportive to us. Thank you.
Maybe one day I can be an account manager or something more than that in CCBSA.
Thank you, CCBSA. Thank you very much. You've really helped me and my family.
Everyone who just made it possible, I really am grateful for them.
We say thank you very much by bringing this to our school.
We are so grateful.
Ubuntu, ngumuntu, kambantu, mutu, kimutu, kabatu. I am because we are.
It doesn't matter where you start. You may start having challenges, you may start having difficulty. What matters most is where you end. It is the destination. And all of us have got capacity in us to become truly what we are meant to be.